Hello friends, welcome to Coding Host YouTube channel. I am Prashant. In this video, I will explain you types of variables in Java. So there are three types of variables in Java: local variable, instance variable, and static variable. So let's start with local variable. First point is we can declare local variables inside a method, function, a constructor, and a block only. So let's see what this means. This is our main method, public static void main. We can declare any variable inside it, like int a equal to 5, and we can declare local variable inside a block. So this is a block, and I can declare another local variable inside it, like int b equal to 10. So this is local variable. Now next point is that they can be only used inside their method, function, constructor, and block. Like if I want to print the value of a, print a, so you can see there that I am getting 5 here, and if I want to print the value of b, like you can see here, I am getting 5 value of a and 10 for b. But what if I want to print the value of b inside this block? Let's see what happens. If I do this, see, I am getting error that cannot find symbol, because this local variable cannot be used inside the block, like this block. I cannot use this int b variable outside this block, and same happens with this a. I have declared a in this main method, public static void main. If I want to print the value of a outside this method, like this, so you can see here, this is our main method. It starts from here and end here. I am printing value of a outside the main method. Let's see what happens. So you can see that I am still getting error, because I cannot access the value of a outside this method. And same with b, I cannot access the value b outside of this block. So this is a local variable. Third point is local variables get memory, which is a stack memory, when their method, function, constructor, and block get executed in program. So let's see what is that mean. If I make another method like this, public void add, and I am declaring variables like a is equal to 10 and int b is equal to 5, and I am adding them into c is equal to a plus b, println c. So I am adding a and b in this method. But let's see, if I run the program, what happen. You can see here that I am not getting any output, because this method cannot be executed directly. We have to call this method inside this main method. Only then this method will execute. So we can see here that these variables are not getting any memory until they are used inside main method. Now next point is that local variables do not have any default values. I write like and I want to print the value of a. See, I am not getting any value, because it says that variable a might not have been initialized. We have to declare a value of the variable with it. So that's why we cannot have any default values with local variables. Last point is that we cannot declare them with access specifiers like public, private, and protected. Let's see what does that mean. if I use public here, like public int a equal to 10, and I want to print this, let's see what happens. So you can see that it is showing an error, that illegal start of expression, that we cannot use access specifier here. Let's use private with this and run this program. I am still getting an error, and finally use protected. I am still getting error. So we can see that with local variables we cannot use any access specifier. Let's see instance variable. Instance variable are declared inside a class but outside a method, constructor and block. So we can see that we can declare a instance variable like here, int a is equal to 20. It is outside our main method. So we can only declare instance variables here. We cannot declare it inside this method or any block. Next point is instance variable can be used inside a method, function, constructor, block directly, but they cannot be used directly in static methods. So if we can see that our main method is static, public static void main, and we cannot use it directly here. If I do it like, if I do println a, let's see what happens. So we are getting an error that non-static variable a cannot be referenced from a static context. So we have to make its object first. Let's see, we can make an object. We have to use the name of our class to make object, like main m is equal to new main. So here is our object is created, and m is the reference variable of our object, because I have used object reference variable with a. So we can see that instance variable can only be used this in static method by creating object of our class, and I can also use this inside a block. Like if I want to print the value of a inside this block, I have I will not get any error. See, I am getting 20 output. Let's see our third point. Instance variables gets memory, which is a heap memory, when their object is created, and it release memory when their object is deleted. If I am not making any object of this class and not using a, it will not get any memory. So a will only get memory if we make object of our class and use a with it. Next point is instance variable have default values. Let if I don't declare the value of a here. See, let's see what we get in output. So we are getting int a equal to 0, because 0 is the default value of int. And I can also make another data type like double. Let's see what is the default value of double. So default value of double is 0.0, because it stores decimal values. So its default value is 0.0. And last point is that instance variable can be declared with access specifiers like public, private and protected. Let's see what happens if I write any access specifier with it. Like I have written public here. So you can see that I am still getting my output without any error. Try another specifier like private. I am still getting no error. And let's try the last one, protected. So so I am still getting no error. So we can use access specifiers with instance variable. Let's see what is a static variable. Static variables are declared inside a class but outside of method, blocks and constructor. So we can see that static variables are also declared as instance variable, but we have to use static keyword with it. We can declare static variables like this: static int a equal to 10. Static variables can be used directly in method, function, block and constructor, and also with static method. If I want to use the int a in our main method, which is a static method, I can use it directly here like this. I am printing the value of a. Let's see what happens. So you can see that I have not made any object of our class, and still I can use a inside our main method because it is a static variable, and we can also use it inside a block like this. If I do like this, now let's see third point. Static variables get memory, which is a static memory when program file is loaded in memory, and release memory when program exits after execution. So we can see that static variables get memory when our program start executing, and they release memory when our program exits or ends. Next point is that static variables have default values. Like if I don't declare any value of a here, let's see what happen. I am getting default value of int, which is 0. Now let's try with another variable like static double b. Now run this program, and we are still getting default value of double, which is 0, 0.0 without any problem. So we can see that static variables also have default values. Last point is that static variables can be declared with access specifier: public, private and protected. Let's see if I write private here and public here. Let's see what happens. So we can see that our program is working fine, we have no errors. And if I use the last one, protected specifier, let's see what happens. So I am still getting output without any error. So we can see that we can use access specifiers with static variables without any problem, and we can also use our static variables in our main method, and we don't have to use any object of our class to access them. So this is all about types of variables in Java. Thank you.